ladies and gentlemen, watch from behind. As you see in the low-level Delta formation, the Delta Skytypers. Formation has the flight leader at the front with his wingman and element flight leaders taking their positions on him. The Delta Pass and Review. I'd like to introduce today's pilots. Larry Arkin in the lead of Squadron Commander Mort Arkin. Right wing, Tom Daly. Left wing is Rob Steele. Slot position being flown by Bob Johansson with Steve Kapoor. The lead solo is Steve Salmiers, and the wing solo is Jan Wildberg. We'd also like to recognize another key pilot on the GEICO Skytypers team, and that is Mr. Ed Trudeau. Watch as they maneuver in their Delta formation. This is very difficult to do due to the widespread wings of the aircraft. Their limited horsepower and those straight stick wings. They weigh about 5,500 pounds each and use a 600 horsepower Pratt & Whitney engine. Notice the precision as the pilots as they constantly fight to keep in their position. Squadron completing the term, now fighting for altitude as they climb outbound away from you here. Puff smoke comes on. Wait just a moment. This might be a bogey attack. This might be a danger to the airfield here. The solo pilots now cross, pulling into and through each other's paths in order to clear the area behind them. After identifying the threat as abandoned, the solos are now in position to demonstrate their next maneuver. The opposing solos two-circle guns pass. When two aircraft engage in air-to-air maneuvering, they attempt to pass as close as possible to each other with two options: maneuver for the advantage or escape to safety. Now turning towards each other, put them both in the aircraft in separate or two circles as each tries to outturn their opponent. Passing close to me now, just inches apart here in front of me. Each other, passing canopy to canopy as you just saw, 50 feet apart. As the solos clear, watch for the rest of the formation to the front and the left of show center. They will show you another basic skill that is taught to our men and women in flight school, something that is known as the turning rejoin. They're inbound in front of you now. When aircraft are separated for some reason, such as individual takeoff, they need to get back together or rejoin to continue the mission. One method is for the lead aircraft to start a turn and have the other craft join by adding power and putting their nose in front of the lead to fly a shorter distance. The pilots must know where each other is and how each to maneuver their aircraft to get on board in the formation as quickly as possible. Let's watch now to your left the GEICO Skytypers as they show you how all the formation teams, including the jets, accomplish a rejoin. Today they'll rejoin in what we call the diamond formation. You see 2, 3, and 4 turning inside of the lead. And now that they've rejoined out there, the formation will treat you to a diamond S or a snake pass. And you'll get a good view of the aircraft and the formation as they wind up their way in front of you, changing from belly up to canopy up. Flying these World War II aircraft requires an unusual set of skills. Skytyper pilots must be able to fly large tail-wheeled aircraft while being accomplished formation pilots. Not always easy to find the right match. The majority of the pilots here today are former Navy and Air Force pilots. As they exit, I want you to look right out in front of you now. And both of our solo pilots execute the one-circle guns pass. The difference between this and the two-circle pass is that both aircraft turn in the same direction. This type of air-to-air turning engagement is used when one aircraft has superior maneuvering ability or to take advantage of a mistake. And just prior to crossing, lead solo will pitch up and roll too early allowing his opponent to fly high and behind him an obvious advantage. Lee then will make another mistake and reverse course trying to escape. But this only makes it a lot easier for his attacker to maneuver into a gun's firing position, or as the aviators say, at his 6 o'clock. Watch now as he turns inside, gains altitude, and one is on the tail of the other. The hunter now becomes the hunted, as the GEICO Skytypers perform for you here at McGuire Air Force Base. All of these formations and all of these techniques taught to all the fledgling pilots, even today, as they begin their career in the United States Air Force. Far to your right now, you can see the foreship turning in for another formation change, although this one is very unique and very demanding. The diamond that you just witnessed has gone from flat to vertical. References the wingman used must change completely, as now they have to look almost straight up, and lead really becomes their world. Watch as the vertical diamond approaches right in front of you, then peels off or breaks down the runway into a trail position. Smoke comes on of the GEICO Skytypers. Lead will be the first to pull and break. There he goes now. Number 2, number 3, and the slot number 4. And down in front of you again, you'll see the Solos approaching for a simulated bomb run. To attack a target, you must sometimes stay low under radar coverage, fly to a point that's been pre-identified through either map study or some other means, pull up sharply to acquire the target and gain enough altitude to drop your bombs. That's not all. Different climb angles and attack directions help confuse the gunners on the ground. This is the Solos bomb run. Watch now as the snake dance in over the target. In the military, a flight of 2 aircraft is deemed to be the smallest element. Joins the formation in the echelon. Lead is the closest aircraft to. The rest of them stacked down and to the left. Watch now as they roll in on the target. Something that you've seen in the movies many, many times. Lead calls, ready, ready, break. To the left now. Flight lead will reform the squadron with yet another. The GEICO Skytypers offer you a salute to all the folks in the military now as they perform their fan pass. The GEICO Skytypers. Magnificent World War II icons indelibly in your mind and on your camera. These aircraft are operated most of the year in the New York metro area and are based out of Farmingdale, New York at Republic airport. And responsible for keeping these vintage aircraft in such fine shape are the Skytypers aircraft mechanics, Ed Dietrich and Victor Jimenez. If you'd like more information and see more photos of the Skytypers, check them out at www.skytypers.com. By the way, the smoke you see here is environmentally friendly. It's delightful. Based on all sorts of oil that's been approved by the EPA. Now, keep your eyes on this magnificent formation as they separate for landing, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the GEICO Skytypers in their final formation. Once again, the pilots, Larry Arkin, Tom Daly, Rob Steele, Bob Johansson, Steve Salmiers, John Weilberg, the GEICO Skytypers. Every successful air show performance must end with a successful landing. Notice how the aircraft now are forming into a line.